there's some rumblings around the NHL, and I don't know if Colton is an insider or not, but he's going to break this news. He says Felix Pox has been told by the NHL and the Department of Player Safety that if he doesn't shower, wear deodorant, or put on cologne, he will be banned from the league. Oh my God, that is some big news. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to your Seattle Storm Bears franchise mode. Now that could be big if Felix Pox is kicked out, or Detroit, but now we're starting this video off in the edit line screen because there's some chat in the comments about trading Nathan MacKinnon. Now Trent, he says you need to trade Nathan MacKinnon. He's gonna drop, plus he'll be like 86 overall for $11 million. Now I don't know if he's going to drop this year. Now the thing is, we only have him for one more year, which is great, but then you think of the other side. What do we get Nathan MacKinnon for? We got him to get a Stanley Cup ring. He got his ring. Now, he's still listed as a first liner, but I do think you guys are right. He's dropped to an exact top 6. I really think he is going to drop. You know, I think Vickers, we got him as a second liner, but he really could turn out to be a really good first liner for us. So I think I'm going to give Vickers the shot on the first line. I think he could definitely hold the first line minutes with Agent C and Christek. Now we got a comment here from Brandon. He says, I would switch up the defense pairs and let the righties play where they're comfortable. So he wants to go Germinator and Makar, okay, and he wants to go Ernest Wall and Hughes, but he wants Hughes on the right side, that's fine, and then Lappin and then Stromberg. So he wants a defense like this, okay. He also goes on to talk about MacKinnon. He says, also with MacKinnon pretty much getting to the tail end of his career, I would put Vickers on the top line so that his potential doesn't go to waste. Lastly, keep an eye on Spezza frequently. If all goes as planned, he should be ready to be your goalie of the future. That's scary. It's scary to think of our team without Big Mac, but that day will come. He basically says just don't trade Spezza because he is gonna be elite. So we got some things to worry about. We definitely do. But right now we're 15-4-1. I don't really want to make a big trade because we are doing so well, but I think with or without MacKinnon, we're still going to be doing pretty well. So let's just potentially see what's out there. So I don't want to trade MacKinnon within our division. I don't even want to trade him within the conference. We'll send him to the East. So if we're going to send him to the East, we're going to send him to Columbus, Ottawa, Detroit, or Buffalo. I don't want to send him to Detroit, though. I do not want to have him around Felix Pox whatsoever. But we're only, we're only like 20 games in here, so I want to maybe get another 20 done and maybe send him off at the trade deadline. I think playing Vickers on the first line is going to help out. So let's get maybe a month more done. We'll go maybe up till the new year, okay? We'll go up to January 1st against the San Jose Sharks, and then maybe we'll think about moving Nathan MacKinnon. Now stop this video right now, go get a snack because this one is going to be a long one. We're going to get the entire year done. We got to start moving along here. NHL 19 is a little under a month away, or I think almost a month anyways. I don't need another goalie, no thank you, but we need to get some simulation done. We need to start pumping these videos out. We need to do 45 minutes to an hour per episode. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys want some super long videos? We're 25-1, only lost one time since we put Vickers on the first line. I don't need any more goaltending prospects. There you go, another 3-0 win. Big Mac is on his game. That's a couple of shutouts. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shutouts in his last 5 games. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not bad. I mean, Big Mac's okay. Let's go ahead here and get the slow sim game done against the Detroit Red Wings and that stinky, stinky guy, Felix Pox. Complimentary gas mask to everyone in the arena as per usual. Let's get this game over with. No penalties. I want to go in and out. Let's get the hell out of Detroit. Period number 1. It's 1-0. Chris Vickers, baby. There you go. New first liner. Period number 2. All right. 1-0 still going into the third, and there you go. Agent C and Brodziak score from pretty much the exact same spot, and then Emmerich, he comes through there and breaks the shutout for Big Mac. Tyroning has gained morale because of ice time. What a beauty. We'll go ahead and slow sim the game on the 20th as well, but that's only allowing 1 goal. That's only allowing 2 goals. Oh my God, Big Mac is on his game right now. He's basically allowed, like, he's basically averaging 1 or 2 goals per game. Another shutout. Oh my God, Big Mac, you need to calm down. He's another one where we only allow 1 goal. Okay, I gotta see how many goals we've allowed in the past, let's say 10 games, all right? So in our last 13 games, okay, this is ridiculous. In our last 13 games, we've allowed 11 goals. That is ridiculous. Big Mac is playing the best hockey of his career. Now, we got a battle of the heavyweights here. Both teams are looking like they're at the top of their divisions. We basically have the exact same record with the stinky Detroit Red Wings. So let's go. Period number 1. We beat them last week, and we start off strong. Christek and Reginald, baby. There you go. And then O'Neill gets 1 on Big Mac. That's probably going to be the only goal they score. Nope, just kidding. They get 2 in the second. We allow 3. Oh, my God. What's going on with our team here? All right. Ooh, we allow 4. Okay. Well, you know what? It was a good streak. It was a great streak. Agent C says, no. We're getting back into this. Who called him? Who was that? You, Michael? Was that you, Michael, with the black shirt? I think that was you. Thanks for calling him. We need another one, though. I could use another goal, Agent C. Anyone? Minute left? All right. Well, you know, we can't win all of them, and we drop 1 there against Detroit. It's all right. It's all good. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We got 4 games left before we're probably going to make a move. I got to do something with our goalie in the AHL, and then I have to do something with Nathan MacKinnon. Now, we can hold on to him. It's not going to be the end of the world if we hold on to Nathan MacKinnon, but I would like to get something for Nathan MacKinnon. Now, look at Agent C. He's basically getting no assists. 39 games, 30 goals, 38 points. That's really weird, because usually he's much more well-rounded. All right, interesting. An interesting year, because he's been getting a lot of assists lately. Like, he was in the 60 and 60 club. Maybe no one else is scoring any goals, and it actually looks like that's the case. Brodziak is, oh God, well, this is not looking that great. Points-wise, really not looking that great. Okay, hold on here. So aside from Agent C, dude, without Agent C, our team would be screwed. Okay, we got to make something work here. So the Germinator's having a great year. Definitely having a bounce back year. He is killing it. 33 points. He's definitely going to crush his point total for last year. But players I'm worried about is Nathan MacKinnon, Brodziak, Carney, even like Quinn Hughes and Ernest Wall. Like, they're not really producing that much. Same with Nick Beach. So maybe a trade is something we need to do. 8 shutouts for Big Mac, and James Avagetti is 3-0. What a legend, man. What a legend. And Clarence Patrick, we are going to have to move. I think he's too good. Obviously, he's listed as a backup goalie. He needs to play in the NHL. So let's see if we can package up Nathan MacKinnon and something for... So let's see if there's something out there where we can make a trade for Nathan MacKinnon and for Clarence Patrick. Now, we did exactly what we wanted to do with Nathan MacKinnon, and it wouldn't be a super bad thing to hang on to him. If he was 32 or 33, I would love to hang on to Nathan MacKinnon. But since he's 36, he's got 1 year left on his deal. He wants to get one more crack at that Stanley Cup. Now, realistically, the best option is to stay with us to win another Stanley Cup. But with all that being said, I think we should move Nathan MacKinnon. Now, I want to move him to the East. I've already mentioned that. So it's either going to be to Detroit, okay, Ottawa, or Buffalo. So those look like the 3 big powerhouses. I guess Columbus is in there as well. So let's see what Ottawa is looking like, and maybe check out Buffalo as well. And then Detroit would be the last case team that we decide to trade with here. So Buffalo and Ottawa. Now, we've made a few trades with Ottawa. Let's see what Ottawa has here. I know they have Dylan Strome. I could have went the other way. That would have been way quicker. But let's see who they got here. So Dylan Strome, 34 years old. I don't want to trade for another player who's only got 2 or 3 years left. I don't really want that. And he's having a great year over there in Ottawa. He's found a really good home in Ottawa since we let him go. So their center depth, what are they looking like here? They got, okay, so Jonathan Drouin's definitely on the tail end of his career. Now they got Skirbeck, who is a below top 6. Now, he's okay. I'd much prefer an 87, 88 overall guy for our second line, just because simply that's what we're used to. And they seem pretty set down the middle. So let's have a look at Buffalo here. And then who was the other team? I forget. I'll have to go back and look. But let's see what Buffalo's looking like for center depth. Now, that's stupid because I know their center depth is ridiculous. They got Hughes, Middlestat, Eichel, McLeod. So they're out. Now, just for fun, let's have a look at Detroit. Aside from Dylan Larkin, they could use the help down the middle, especially for this year if they're going to go on a run. And I would love to meet Detroit in the Stanley Cup Final once again. But I'd have to get something back. I'd have to get something back, and they don't have a second-line center they can part ways with. So let me have a look around the NHL. Ooh, Tom Goodbranson. What's up, buddy? He's a playmaker. Got really good offensive awareness. Good defensive awareness as well, but he's low elite. That scares me. He could either go way up or he could go way down. That looks okay. He's got a lot of trade value, though. Leon Draisaitl coming to the end of his career. Let me have a look around and I'll get back to you. But I think we should make a move, especially because we're wasting that goalie. What I'm mainly looking for is a player who's upset so we can capitalize on that. Maybe like a Vickers kind of situation. So let me have a look around and I'll get back to you guys. San Jose has decent center depth, I guess. That's all right. So does Vegas. Oh my God. Glass, Yamamoto, Zakhanov, Tyson Jost, Ashton. They have like 5 first-line centers. What are you doing? Let's have a look here at Houston. If you remember last year, he didn't score a single goal. He's got 1 this year. Oh man, this guy is going to be regarded as one of the worst first overall busts. He's up there with Nail Yakupov and Alexander Dag. Now I think we got to lower our expectations a little bit because again, Nathan MacKinnon has 1 year left on his deal. So I'm not going to be able to trade him for this guy who is a 19-year-old medium elite 86 overall. There's just no way that's ever going to happen. So I got to lower my expectations a little bit. We might be getting a 25-year-old that's 86, 87 overall, which isn't a bad thing. Now, I think Gabe Vilardi from Columbus is looking like a pretty good option. Now, he's 32. He's got 4 years left on his deal, so he'll be 36 when it's over. I don't know. It looks good, though. Look at his stats. He looks like a consistent 55 to 60-point guy, having a great year this year. They don't have that big number 1 overall center, though, and Nathan MacKinnon would definitely help them out. So if we were to get Vilardi, we'd obviously have to add something here. Let's throw in Nathan MacKinnon at a 91. So trade value is pretty even. I mean, if we throw in the goalie prospect, which unfortunately we just don't have room for, and I think everyone agrees that Viggetti's kind of the man. So we're just going to go ahead and throw Patrick in there. He's got a good amount of trade value. And what else could we get? Is there anything else we could get in this trade, or is this going to be kind of a 1-for-1 deal? In this kind of situation, I think this is like the best we're going to get because we're not going to get a lot for Nathan MacKinnon. Obviously, he's great, but we're not going to get a ton for him. He's 36 years old. He has 1, maybe 2 years left. And I don't want to lose him for nothing. So Gabe Vilardi, that's an option. Let's see if we can pull the trigger on Goodbranson. I would love to get Tom Goodbranson. That would be awesome. He's kind of a wild card because you don't know if he's going to drop or if he's going to go really, really high or if he's going to drop down to like 85. So I'm having a look around and I'm having a really difficult time trying to figure out what we can do here because there's not a lot of teams that are going to want a 36-year-old for 1 year. We got to give him to a team who needs him as a rental. Now, I kind of want a specific player back. I need a second-line center. But Reginald Carney can go back to play center. He does have 80 face-offs. I think moving him back to the middle might not be a bad idea. So now we've got to look for a winger. There was a few teams that made sense to get a centerman, but most of them were like 35, 36 years old, which I really didn't want. So here's something that does make sense. All right, so Gordon Hamilton, 29 years old, listed as a second liner, 92 offensive awareness. He's looking pretty good. Now they want to get rid of him for some reason. Now he's having a pretty good year, 31 points in 40 games. Looks like he could post up another 50 or 60 point year. He could be kind of what we're looking for on the second line. I wouldn't mind this guy, Gordon Hamilton. All right, so we're gonna have to get a goalie back just because they have too many goaltending prospects. So if I can get another pick as well, they have quite a few picks actually. Let me see Washington's pick. We'll see if that'll go through. We'll try it, all right? So Hamilton for MacKinnon and Patrick. Trade rejected. Okay, so probably just going to have to go straight up 1-for-1. Trade accepted. There you go. Gordon Hamilton, welcome to the Seattle Storm Bears. Nathan MacKinnon, thank you for everything that you did. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It said here that we've stripped Tyroning of his captaincy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not happening. No way, no way, no way, Jose. Sorry, Christek. We're going to have to give that back to Tyroning. I don't know why the computer changed that. I think that trade makes sense. Let's see here what our lines are looking like now. We're going to move Reginald back to the second line. So let's go ahead and do that. Down to the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Kachuk, Boyce, Yakola, Beach, Paling, and Graham. Okay, no, we're going to go Beach, Yakola, and then unfortunately, Ryan Paling. You're scratched, buddy. You're scratched in exchange for Tyroning. Okay, so here's what the lines are looking like. I'm going to go Agency, Vickers, and Christek, Brodziak, Carney, Hamilton, Beach, Kachuk, Boyce, Graham, Ronning, Yakola. And then defensively, that looks all good to me. And then in the cage, obviously, Vagetti and Big Mac McKenzie. Now, all these guys I got to send down, including Ryan Paling, which is going to kill me. I'm going to put him down in the AHL, and then we're going to probably get the rest of the year done. This could be a long video, so stay put. I got to send down you. So now that I sent them down, I believe that there was a waiver claim. Now, it is what it is. I didn't have any room for him, and I'm pretty sure that Ryan Paling was picked up off waivers. Let's see, waiver claims, and Buffalo picked him up. Yeah, because you guys need another center. Oh my god, he's not even going to be playing. Well, you know what? He wasn't playing here either. Ryan Paling, you are a legend. Absolutely 100% a legend. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you to Nathan MacKinnon as well. But we got to move on. Reginald Carney going back to the middle. And there we go. Let's get some simulation done. Also, another thing I forgot to mention is Hamilton is on a really good contract. A very, very good contract. $6.5 million, I believe, for the next 2 years. So we're getting a 50 to 60 point guy for $6 million, which is awesome. 6.7 for 2 years. That's great. Let me go ahead and have a look at everyone's stats. We're going to write them down, do a little bit of a comparison, see how well everyone else did after the trade, and then we're going to get a bunch of simulation done. Now, what I want to do from here on out is I want to have this consistent core. Now, I remember saying I didn't want to make too many trades, and I think what I meant to say was after Nathan MacKinnon, because I think we all knew he wasn't going to last forever. So I think that now that we have kind of our core ready to go, I don't think I'm going to make any major trades. Our core is young enough. We're basically ready to go. I don't need a 79 overall defenseman making $2.5 million. Thanks, but no thanks. But I think we're set. Our team is good to go. Big Max, unbelievable. Look at our record. We're doing unreal. I don't think we need to make another move. We got Vickers. Trading away Nathan MacKinnon, I think, was something that just had to happen. I don't need these trades right now. No, thank you. Not happening. So if we have any games against Washington, I will go ahead and I will slow sim them. I don't need any more goaltending prospects. I don't want to trade away picks. No, thank you. We are winning a ton of hockey games, though. 39, 8, and 11. Can someone go back and check out what our best record ever was, like throughout the entire year? I think we hit 60 wins a couple of times, but I think we're definitely going to do it this year. We got a game against the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, do we have a game against Washington? Something I want to check out. It looks like we do have a game on the 24th, so that's good news. That's good news. Let's go ahead here and slow sim the game against our rivals, the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's go. Period number 1. We're in Vegas, the T-Mobile Arena, first period, and it's a 2-1 game. Gordy Hamilton and Ty freaking Ronning. There you go. Cody Glass scores for them. Period number 2. All right, they come right back. Tyson Jost and Ashton, and we get 1, but it wasn't quite enough. Ernest Wall gets 1 on the board, but unfortunately, it was too little, too late. Now, we'll slow sim the game against the Knights once again on the 24th because that... Oh, wait, actually, we got a game against Buffalo. Let's check out Buffalo's roster. Let's see if they're actually playing Ryan Paling. They're not even playing him. He's a scratch. He's not even playing. He's in the AHL. Oh, poor guy. Now, here's how Washington looks. That makes them really strong down the middle. And Austin Pope and Nathan MacKinnon can talk about their time in Seattle. Obviously, they didn't play there at the same time, but they can both share memories of their time with the Seattle Storm Bears, a legendary team, a dynasty. Let's go. We got Buffalo, Calgary, Vancouver, Colorado, Tampa, and then Colorado once again. So let's see if we can beat Colorado on the 15th and the 19th. But again, we are absolutely crushing it. 42, 11, and 2. And Big Mac continues with the stellar play. Has 2 shutouts in his last 4 games. All right, pretty damn good. I don't need to make any other trades. I'm happy. Thank you, but no thank you. Ottawa keeps offering me that Blomqvist guy, and I have no idea why. 7-1. That's a big old victory right there. We beat Colorado a couple days ago, and lots of trades, and we lose on the 18th. All right, not a huge deal. I do want to see about that big game, though. Let's see if there was any crazy scoring. We'll see if Agent C had like 5 or 6 points. Ernest Wall had 4 points in the 7-1 win. Chris Vickers had 4 points as well. They didn't say anything about anything else. So a couple of 4-point performances, not bad at all. And it looks like Agent C is getting a few more helpers. He's got 16 on the year, still well over a point per game, but he's scoring at almost a goal per game. It's pretty crazy. So that was a huge win there against Tampa. That was a massive win. I'm not even looking at any of these trades because our core is set. Our bottom 6 is good to go. I don't really want to give up any first-round picks. Another shutout. Oh my God. Big Mac, calm down, my friend. I think he had 11 shutouts one year. I think he's probably past that right now. First period against the Golden Knights once again, and 0-0. Lots of shots, though, 18-12. Period number dos. There you go, Cale Makar. Going into the third, another shutout. Christek, Agent C, and Christek. Seriously, Big Mac, like, you love shutouts. Absolutely love them. That's unbelievable. We got one more game before the trade deadline. Again, not going to make any moves. I'm pretty happy with where we are. Tristan Jarry, no thank you. And another win, another shot. That's 3 shutouts in a row. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure he's going to set an NHL record for most shutouts in 1 year. Oh my God. Okay, we're losing 4 of our last 5. There you go. Another shutout and only allowing 1 goal. I think the most shutouts ever, like ever in the history of the entire NHL, is another one right there. It's actually by a guy named George Hensworth, I believe his name is, and he got 22 shutouts in 44 games. I don't know why I remember that, but I think the most in the modern day from like 1950 until now was, I think Tony Esposito had 15 in 1 year. You guys can let me know. I think that's just random hockey facts that are in my head, but I'm pretty sure that's the record, so we'll see if Big Mac can beat that. First period against Washington, the return of Nathan MacKinnon, and he gets on the score sheet. All right, okay. Period number 2, still 1-0 going into the third, and we tie it up. Oh man, Tkachuk and Hamilton get 2. Vikingstad, that's the best name ever, and Austin Pope. Oh man, this is a hell of a hockey game. We got to go into overtime here. Nathan MacKinnon looks weird in that Washington jersey. 3-3 in overtime. Nathan MacKinnon versus Agent C. This is going to be a game you're going to want to tell your grandkids about. Agent C right away. What a legend. Oh my God. I think he hit Nathan MacKinnon there, actually. Took the puck away and just scores. Like 15 seconds into overtime. That was really fast. So it wasn't Nathan MacKinnon he hit. It was someone. He took it and just sniped it. Oh, that poor goalie. And just the disrespect, too. Look at the celly right behind him, too. He's like, yep, thank you very much. Oh, man, that was awesome. Like, Agent C is just stupidly good. Like, he's absolutely unreal. So I want to switch him the game against the Kings, and I want to do a few things at the end of this year. I want to check around at some old players that we had on our team, and hopefully we get 60 wins against Calgary. There you go. We could potentially end up with 62 wins on the year, but I want to have a look at some players that we traded away. I want to see how everyone did after the MacKinnon trade. So the season's over, but we still got a little bit of work to do. Period number 1 against the Kings, and Nick Beach, my science partner. What a guy. Period number 2. Okay, 2-1. Trevor Tkachuk, the better Tkachuk, he scores, and then Greer gets 1. Going into the third, they tie it up, Pronger, and in overtime, Logan Brown. All right, so maybe we're only going to get 61 wins on the year. Okay, come on. Big old 61. There you go, in a shootout. Let's see who we got in the first round of the playoffs. Who's in our way? That's more like what I should say. And it's the San Jose Sharks. For the second year in a row, we can get our revenge. Beautiful. So we ended up playing San Jose last year. Obviously, they ended up, unfortunately, kicking us out in the first round. Agency did not reach 100 points. Okay, so let's see here. Agency less than 100 points, 58 goals though, back to his old ways. So that is the first time he hasn't hit 100 points since 2028. So, but look at his goals, like 73, 40, 40, 50, 80, 60, almost 60 there. Like he has just scored a stupid amount of goals, and in the playoffs as well. Like he's unreal. He's so good. Chris Vickers had 78 points. That's awesome. Good for him. That's a pretty good year. That is almost a career high. So he definitely likes playing with Agency. You can see 56 points on the year. The Germinator. Oh man, he's up there for the Norris this year. 63 points is his career high, but he gets 62 this year. Attaboy. Cam Brodziak with 52. That's good. He's down to an 88 from an 89. He's so weird. He's such a weird player. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this guy. Gordy Hamilton had 51. Now, I forgot how many points he had since coming over to our team. Can someone go back and check that out? Thanks. Gordon, I'm going to call him Gordy. I feel like Gordon is a name you call like your grandpa, like Grandpa Gordon. I think Gordy's way better than Gordon. So let's go here. 51 points. Not bad. It's not bad at all. Being traded around is never easy, so maybe had some trouble maybe fitting in. But it's all good. 51 points, not that bad. Ernest Wall, attaboy. That's what I'm talking about. That's a breakout year if I've ever seen one. 51 points, and he's up to an 86, so you could see a change in our top 6 next year. Christek, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I realized something was wrong here. Only 49 points. That is the lowest he's had since 2027-2028. Whoa, okay, Christek, a little bit weird. Kachuk had 46, there you go. He's steadily like a really good 45, 50-point guy on the third line. That's awesome. Quinn Hughes, there you go. Reginald Carney only... Wow, okay, only 35 points. After having almost an 80-point campaign a few years ago, he's really struggled. Nick Beach with 33, that's a pretty good year for him, not bad. That is almost a career high. If he's a career third liner getting 35 to 40 points, I'm stoked on that. Yakola on the fourth line, 32 points. Lapininen did not score a goal, but he got 30 points. Boyce, almost 30 points. Makar, 21, but it's all good. He was plus 45. Ty freaking Ronning, look at this, 12 goals, unreal, 15 points, what a beauty. Graham didn't do that great. Stromberg, okay, interesting. So let's guess on the shutouts for Big Mac. I feel like he got more than 15, but I have a feeling he's going to tie the record. He's not going to break it, he's going to tie it. I don't know. I feel like 15 shutouts is a lot. It is a lot, but I don't think he broke the record. Let's see. Oh my God, he did. 16 shutouts on the year. What a beauty. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. Okay, that's awesome. 16 shutouts. He's hit 10. He's hit 11. He's hit 10, but never 16. And he actually ties his win record. So consistently, he is a 71 game starter. That's interesting. 71, 71, 71, 71. 71. Interesting. Cool. So Big Mac is definitely going to put himself in the record book as one of the greats, obviously. And James Spaghetti Ravioli. There he is, 7-4 with 1 shutout. The guy can do it. The guy can definitely do it. Lapininen and Graham. There you go. And let's have a look around the NHL. Hopefully we got another Rocket Richard for Agent C. Let's have a look here. And let's see. I think he hit it. Yeah, there you go. Not even another 50-goal scorer in the NHL. Interesting. There's not even a 100-point scorer. So we take home the Art Ross and the Rocket once again. Felix Pox right behind him. Only 41 goals. Wow. You guys really screwed up when you picked Felix Pox. Could you imagine if we ended up with Felix Pox and we had to go up against Agent C? Oh, that makes me sick just thinking about it. Dylan Strome. So Chris Vickers, there you go. He finished pretty high in point totals as well. Doesn't look like there was a ton of point scoring this year. So it was interesting. It's kind of a weird year because usually there's a ton ton out there, but nothing right now. As for rookies, probably have a Calder Trophy winner right here, Arthur Schneider. That's a fun name to say. Arthur Schneider. He did pretty good there, 65 points. As for rookie goalies, any crazy tendies out there going to challenge him for the Calder? It doesn't look like it. I don't think so. So let's have a look around the NHL at a few players who we ended up trading away. Now the first one is going to be Ryan Poehling. Did he get in any action this year in Buffalo? Doesn't look like it, but there's a former player, Robert Hedman. What's up, buddy? There he is. He got 5 points this year. There you go. Christian Fischer, original Seattle Storm Bear. We got a few former players here. We got Marcus Forsberg. We got Houston. Taylor Hall still hanging out, 40 years old. Houston scored 3 goals. Lawson Krause. A few former players on that squad. So there's Goodbranson that we almost traded for. Pretty much had the exact same point totals as Gordie Hamilton. So yeah, I mean, either way, I mean, he was cheaper to get and Goodbranson was more expensive, so I think we made the right move there. Goal scoring is really down. Henrik Borgstrom, only 32. Just having a browse here at the next draft class. We've got a franchise player coming up from the USA, 18 years old. Right-wing sniper. Damn. Back-to-back franchise players. Now, speaking of franchise players, we'll have a look at Nathan MacKinnon and that Junior Love guy. Now, I didn't even realize at the time, but Junior Love has kind of a funny name, if you think about it. I'll let you come up with that, but let's have a look here at those two players. So Nathan MacKinnon had 51 points. Okay, there you go. He's still up to a 90, so he could stick around for a whole nother year. Who knows? And just for fun, the Rangers, let's have a look at Junior Love. Junior Love, there you go, 16 and 11 for 27 points. He's got some pretty good centers to learn from. Yuri Zubov, Seattle Storm Bear legend. Albert, Seattle Storm Bears legend. Anderson and Tim Williams, former 60-goal scorer Tim Williams. Or sorry, 59-goal scorer. Not quite. So really quickly before we end off this video, let's see how we did points-wise. Obviously, President's Trophy winner, the only team with 60 goals. How was our power play? That's what I want to check. Actually, goals against. We only allowed 151 goals in the entire year. That's ridiculous. And a 1.84. Oh my God. If Big Mac does not win the Vezina, I will cry. Power play goals, we were number like 7 or 8 or 9. Not terrible. Power play percentage, we were number 5. Okay, 22%. How's our PK? I feel like our PK was sick. Yeah, it's third, 85%. Not bad at all. Home, we're pretty much unbeatable. Away, we're pretty damn good as well. And going into the playoffs, we're just a measly 9-0-1. So thanks for watching, guys. Let's get our revenge against the San Jose Sharks in round number 1. And then we're going to hopefully move on and get Stanley Cup ring. What is it, number 7? I think that's number 7, right? We've got 6 rings, right? Or is it 7? I don't know. Someone remind me in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's 6. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.